Jonathan, this is Conscious Endeavors. I've said it before, and I'm saying it again. Right now is the time for everyone to stand at once and reject the garbage that they're trying to feed us. Okay? This is tyranny. This is communism. This is 1940s Germany happening all over again. And they want to make lab rats out of the American people, and the rest of the world for that matter. There were warnings that went out from Europe a couple years ago. This started, and I started opening my big mouth, and everyone told me I was crazy. Some ignorant people even told me I should go back to school. Very stupid, very ignorant. People are suffering right now from a very situation called cognitive dissonance, and that is that somebody tells you something and you're going to reject it because you're not going to want to believe the narrative that people tell you. People are not going to want to believe that the depopulation agenda is a thing. People are not going to want to believe that all of this is happening for greed, power, and control reason. Take a look at the Georgia stones, the Stonehenge in Georgia. They were talking about depopulation from 8 billion people down to 500 million, and then they want to control everyone that's left over. They want to control every mineral resource, every morsel of food, every drop of water. That's the agenda. They want to control us, so we're perfect slaves. You've been a perfect slave your whole life, and you don't even know it. Everybody is perfectly brainwashed and indoctrinated in an as soon to be communistic, tyrannical society. If we don't all start standing up together at once. There's only 1 to 2% of them, and there's 99% of us. I think we're willing to take our chances. Start using your intuition. Go inside. Do your meditation. You're more divine than you think you are. Please, I urge you. Check your intuition. Don't listen to what other people are saying. Just speak your own truth. Don't speak your truth if you don't know. But try to give pieces of information that'll help other people. The globalists and the elites created a perfect civil war against every society, every person in society in the entire world. If you don't see this, I don't know how else to help you. This is ignorance, and this is lack of knowing, lack of information. School is a business. College is just like banks. Everyone thinks that you're going to go to school to get an education, and then therefore you graduate to get a job, and then everything's fine. People are brainwashed into thinking that if they go to school for a while, that they're going to get a job and everything's going to be perfect. Only to realize once they get the job, it's not all that they thought it was going to be. Everyone is chasing something that they don't know what they're chasing. There's a depression happening in society, and it's because people can't think for themselves. It's a monkey see, monkey do society. People seem like they don't want to be led. There's too many Indians, and there's not enough chiefs. There's not enough leaders who speak the truth and who are for the people. And so now, people are speaking out, and I'm so proud and happy to see all the celebrities repeating what I've been saying 2 years ago. If you choose to put something in your body, that's your choice, that's your opinion, that's your belief. If you choose that you want to do that, I congratulate you and I thank you for donating your body to science while you're still alive. Thank you. The clinical trials on how good this garbage is happening now. But they don't care about your health or well-being. And that's a fact, and that's a promise. They're doing this for money, greed. A lot of money to be made right now for globalists and elites. Nothing about this times right now medically are sound and good. Everyone is lying. There's incredible indoctrination and brainwashing in society, and they're keeping the cure away on purpose. The cure being ivermectin, cures being vitamin C, vitamin D, cures being hydrochloroquine. Why is it that patients are being refused care in hospitals? Why is it that people are being medically induced in pneumonia, in a pneumonia state, on purpose medically induced pneumonia, and dying? Why? Why is it that we know the answer, we know the cure, and why is it that it's not being spread worldwide? I think if you put one and one together, you get two. Use your brains. Don't be ignorant. Find your divinity. Find your truth. Speak your truth. Now's the time to stand. Now's the time to stand all at once, if anything's ever going to happen. Because if you don't, we're going to be locked up perfectly. We're going to be perfect slaves, even worse than now. This isn't a war against countries. This isn't what we've always seen before. There's something else going on over here. They have vaccines before that have saved people's lives, but this is not one of them. When are people going to start to wake up to the fact and reality that this is a perpetual agenda to take out a lot of people, and it's an agenda for power and for greed and money. This is a perfect war, not between countries, but between principalities, as it says in the book. I don't believe in everything in the book, because there's a lot of indoctrination and brainwashing, like I said, but you'd be surprised how much is true in that book. Take your time, read through it a bit. They tell you everything they're going to do before they do it. It's in their law. They have to tell, and they have to put out in public what they're going to do before they do it. They, who's they? Start diving down the rabbit holes, because you might find some things you never expected to be true. You don't need to be a doctor to understand what's going on now in these times. You just have to have some intuition. You have to have some brains. And you have to be able to think for yourself. There's too many people that are not thinking for themselves. Like I said, it's a monkey see, monkey do society. And people, instead of using their own brains, they're going to repeat what other people are saying only. And it's okay if you're learning. It's okay if you're growing. It's okay if you're inspired. But think for yourself. That's the most important thing. Find your own true divinity. Use your intuition. Start meditation and go inside. The truth is inside. Everywhere. In everyone in the world. The truth is never out there. The truth is never outside of you. Remember, the truth is always inside of you. And if you find the peace, it will speak to you. Good luck. Godspeed. Love you all. Wish you the best. Take care and be careful. Jonathan, Conscious Endeavors.